gave to us, right, as a symbol of black pride, and have people still date outside their race. What do you say to that? And he said, well, you know, people are going to love who they love. Brother Blacksmith, I didn't know he had a white wife.
Yeah, I knew that. That's why I started laughing as soon as you said it, because I knew where you was going. I met him in Ghana.
Yo,
I met him in Ghana some years ago. So I didn't know his wife was white though, but I kind of like, you know, like he get a pass because he's Garvey's son, but like I knew he was still middle of the road somewhere. Like, you know, usually when I meet the realists, they usually thuggish and gangsters. Like they give you that feeling like I'll kill you. Yeah, but I love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? But like they'll kill you, you know, literally. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have that feeling to him.
Nah.
Yeah, it was a little light there. Yeah.
Ain't no passes being given on Throwback Talk.
Okay.
I knew the young lady was coming.
Ass, but
yeah.
I understood where Blacksmith was coming from. I'll take as.
But you know what it is? It's interesting. It's a really good topic, you know, to segue into like back then and what's happening now. Because you know, like you said, even right now, we got a lot of people that are huge, like billionaires, to be exact, like Kanye West, that it seemed like all he could do is date white women. He had Amber Rose, she was white. He got whiter and whiter and whiter. Amber Rose was white, but she had a little black swag. She was studying us. Then he went to Kim Kardashian. She's an actual
Armenian.
Caucasian. Like she's a real Caucasian. Her family is like that region where the Caucasus Mountains is from. You know, Armenian to be exact. That's what her family is. So then he went to her. This is what he running around with now. I don't even know her name. She's an actress, but it's like they're getting clearer and clearer. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know. He seemed to like that. It's crazy, you know. So we already know when he died. You know, I hope he got a prenup or something, because we know where that wealth is going. It ain't coming right to the black family, I'll tell you that. But you know, when it comes to like passes and all that, like what you said about you know, actors and things of that nature back then, that they had to do things like that. I mean, it's still like that to this day. Like they always put up, you know, kind of standards and roadblocks to block you into certain things. But at the end of the day, you always got free will. You got freedom of choice. You know, one of the people that I like to hail up all the time is Denzel Washington. That brother kept it silent. He turned down, I think he turned the role down because they wanted him to do a film where he had to kiss a white woman. He turned the role down. So
yeah, but check this out, though. There's one Denzel, one Wesley Snipes every so often, and they all tell you the game. You just got to learn how to read code. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to be too many of those. Let's say Denzel never, like, you know, was a pedo or something like that, you know, to get to that level. It would be foolish for them to leave all that money on the table. He would make them anyway. So they give him a pass. Like, you could screw any woman you want. He's been known for that for years, but they always black. To my knowledge, I've never heard of him screwing a white woman. And he's also smart.
He got a wife. I mean, maybe
but he's always been cheating on his wife, and he's known for that with usually his co-stars. But let me just say this. That's the reason why they jerked Mike Tyson too. They just got a black woman to do it because he would not deal with white women. You've never seen a white woman on Mike Tyson's arms.
I don't know. I'm about to do some research on that. I know in the movie.
I never have.
I mean, in the movie, he was definitely with in that comedy movie, he was with that chick, messing like sleeping with her and all that. I know it was a movie, but if you're not dating white women and they put the projection out like he is, like, you got to be comfortable with that. That's what I say. But,
okay.
I don't know. I'm doing my research on that one, but either way.
Vanessa put that up. She says, "I honest to God don't understand with all that we go through with white people, what's going on in black folks' brain to make them still get with them. I have no idea. I have no idea." She said she ain't giving no passes either, Ashe. She ain't giving no passes.
Because at the end of the day, you got the choice. You got the option to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can't force you to marry somebody.
Well, again, I mean, when you're talking about, especially the music industry, entertainment industry. Let me not say music because that's belittling it. The entertainment industry got contracts that is signed in ink, and then the other ones in blood, bro. We don't know what's in them clauses. They got to do it if they've been told to do it. Otherwise, they'll be ruined or killed.
No, I know that. That's not my point. My point is like I get what you're saying about that. Like I understand that, you know, Hollywood and they got all of their covenants and rituals and all of that they do. I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, free will reigns over all of that. You know, if you say you're gonna marry black, it don't matter what they're gonna do, signing in blood, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? You ain't marrying a white woman. It's not happening, you know. And these people, Sidney Poitier, he didn't do it. I don't think, my opinion, I don't think he did it just to be big. Like, I don't know if that's your point, but if that's your point, I don't think he did it just to be big. I think he did it because he loved these devils, you know. And that's how a lot of people are. They love these devils, and they get into Hollywood, and they feel like they somebody, and they start feeling themselves, and then they start getting, you know, blinders on, like they don't remember who they are, you know.
I talked about that some years back with Bill Cosby. Remember, we was talking about, like, even when they get the money, they still think that that's the prize. Mm-hmm. With all that money, they still think being with them is the prize. You know, all the greatness they may have done with their lives, it almost becomes a contradiction, so to speak. And I chalk it up to part of them not having that level of consciousness that some of them may profess to have. Because if you did, you'd understand the importance of marrying black, finding love within your own people.
Yeah,
you know,
that's the way it should be. I agree.
Yeah. So those are the contradictions that we seen with them at that time. Because with all that money, they were still holding the woman, and they were still holding white women in high regards.
Right.
Which is a contradiction.
Right.
You know, you can't talk.
The thing that I would say too is, you know, right now, like, it's interesting. I know it's not a lot of people are going to be able to see it from this lens that